When we last left off, you had finally picked up Lavir's armor that you had waited so long for. Then you set sail, and you decided to go through more treacherous waters as a faster route to your destination. But along the way, Lavir had spotted something following close behind. A ship of sorts, though he couldn't see any crew. Looking through his spyglass within the crow's nest, he squinted a bit and noticed something very, very strange and very, very concerning. As the wind blows to the northwest, you saw that the front of the ship, the bow of the ship, opened up, revealing a massive maw. And that is where we had left off. So, Lavir, what do? You're the only one who really takes notice of this. And let me show you what the... Now, the picture is just for, like, flavor. It's actually behind you, not ahead of you. But currently you are facing north with a northwestern wind, with the wind blowing to the northwest. This thing is to your southeast, and is starting to gain on you. It's about 11 to 1200 feet away. But you are the only one that notices it.
So, I'm going to hurry down the ladder. Since I'm up in the crow's nest, I'm hurrying down. The whole while yelling out, "Man the cannons! Man the cannons! Full speed ahead!"
Aaron's going to turn towards him. What's going on?
Ship's alive!
She'll turn and look over. Oh, shit. Right then, on the sails. Make sure we get good wind. See if we can outrun this.
Alright. And let me pull up what it looks like real quick on y'all's end. Let's see. Maps. Sea troubles. Sea chart 18. Now, you are the ones in the top left with the 3 sails. The one with the 2 sails on the bottom right is your enemy. As you can see on the bottom left, there is the wind, which direction the wind is going.
That's why they have an advantage at the moment.
Yes.
Partially.
Right now you can move about... Each tile represents 25 square feet. You can move... right now, you can move about 2 tiles as you are. But if you get a good wind, you can move 3 tiles. But if you go against the wind, you can move only 1 tile. If that makes sense. I'm trying to homebrew a system using elements that I like of other things, as well as throwing in my own stuff. The actual naval combat is guaranteed to change as we play along, but for now it's just something simple enough for you to use right now.
Well, we're going to want to try to figure out a way to position ourselves so that we can actually fire. The problem with that is our guns are on our sides and our front.
Okay.
Do we have any rear-facing cannons?
I don't think we do.
Well, you have a total of 4 You have a total of 4 cannons: 1 long range, 2 medium range, and 1 short range. The way the combat will work is that when the combat is initiated, because right now it's just a chase and deciding whether or not to fight or flight. But when you decide which one, everyone's going to make a group initiative roll, and that'll determine your place, like your ship's position versus the other entities in the water. And then the way it'll work is whoever's at the wheel will have control of the movement. As I said before, moving with the wind gives you 3 tiles worth of movement. Moving against the wind gives you only 1, and moving either way would give you 2. Moving neither way would give you 2. The way the cannons will work is loading is an action, aiming is an action, and firing is an action. Not like ship action, but your collective action. So you're going to have to decide who is manning the cannons, and whoever is taking aim specifically, whoever is using their action to aim the cannons will be the ones to roll to hit.
Will
Using
that be like a dex roll, or I mean, like
yes,
what?
yes, it's going to
Okay.
be a dexterity and plus a modifier depending on the type of cannon.
Okay, so we're gonna need we're gonna need to determine who has the best dex modifiers to really be sure of combat.
Yes,
If we're gonna do best at that.
yes.
Well, I'm sitting here with a +5, so that's
You're-
gonna be me.
Yeah. Who's after that? Because I am down on the totem pole. I've got a +3.
Anybody sitting at a +4 to their decks?
+4 to their dex. Hold up.
I think ultimately it's the captain's decision on.
How speedy
yeah.
is that move?
I only have +2. Dang it. Oh, wait, sorry. No, sorry. Wrong. +3 was there. Dang.
+3 what?
+3 dex. That's all I have.
Okay. Muravek? Captain?
I'm at +2.
I
Okay.
have +2.
Oh,
I'm behind the wheel.
okay, so... Yeah,
And then
you-
there's
you can stay
Lorcax,
on
who's
that.
asleep.
Yeah, Lorcax is down below deck. You haven't seen him all
He's
day.
sleeping off a hangover.
It's this morning's hangover.
He is a hangover, let's be fair.
I say as I think it's only noon.
I say he's sleeping off a hangover. He's sleeping.
Yeah.
That's just how he sleeps.
It requires drinking beforehand.
What do we do with this drunken sailor?
Captains.
Best to leave.
Baron has one.
All right.
Not
So-
yet.
So,
And I don't think we have a longboat either, so
so before
Did he shave his
y'all,
belly?
so before
I'm not
you do,
going near that.
before you do anything involving the cannons, first the captain's got to decide: are you gonna fight or are you gonna run? As far as you know, you only know what Levere has told you.
I'm not taking any chances. We're gonna try and run.
Okay. Getting away from dangerous things is definitely a good option.
Okay. This is probably for the best.
All right. I'm gonna darken the. I'm gonna darken the arrow, the wind arrow, because it's actually really hard to see.
It is somewhat hard to see because it's the same color as the water.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we can. If we turn so the wind's at our backs, we probably it'll be harder for it to catch up with us.
Mm-hmm. So
I will
then
say on the plus side, we do have a bigger bowsprit than them.
We do.
Yeah, look
You do indeed.
at him.
I mean, the thing's a mouth now, so I'm
Well,
not
you-
sure that's equivalent. Anyway,
I exaggerated a bit on the background picture, but in the actual, for combat reasons, it is shorter.
yeah.
for now. So you're gonna run?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Why is the tip of our thing blue?
It's always
Because there's
been
a
blue.
little blue loop on it.
Well, it was a crystal, I believe I said.
I
Yee.
did not remember that.
Look at the big fancy art. You can see there's a little blue thing on it.
Yeah. So, Captain, are we going to go towards the wind, or are we going to go the way we're going and make it turn after us?
We're gonna turn, so we have the wind at our back. Push our sails. Make us go faster.
All
All right.
Captain.
So as you do start to lose it. Roll dexterity real quick to see how much. And also, is it a hard left or what kind of way are you turning?
Turning so that I get the full effect of the wind
Okay.
to fill the sail.
All right.
You said dex check?
Yeah, just to see how well you're, how well the wind is receiving
Ooh.
you. What?
That was really bad.
Oh, that's not good considering. What was it?
Oh.
Let me.
4?
A 4? Varen
2
rolled
plus 2.
Varen rolled a nat 2? Is that even possible?
done.
Dice.
Wow.
I'm switching dice.
This is drama.
That is
Yes, because
unexpected.
the unlucky digital dice.
Yeah, the everlasting rhyme gets to go into the dice jail until it can
We
behave.
gotta put this
Yep.
digital dice in the dice chain.
All right. As you are, I'll say with that, as you are turning, the wind seems to actually die down a bit, and it's not nearly as effective. But the thing is, you see the ship is still gaining on you, as though the wind's barely a factor. Alright. Let me post what it is now. Oh, what?
You said each of those squares is 25 feet, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to count how far away it is. I'll wait till you post the new one.
Okay.
Loud puppers. Oh, you forgot the arrow.
No, I took it off because the wind.
Oh yeah, because the wind died down.
Yeah, it's now about 600-ish feet away.
Ugh.
This is really getting uncomfortable.
Yeah. Now you can all start to see its the weirdness that is on the bow of it.
Why the
Well,
have
it's-
a mouth?
It's still just outside of cannon range.
Yeah, it's about 300 feet away. According to the map. I mean, from...
Well,
tip to tip.
diagonals. Diagonals count for 2, remember?
Do they?
Yes.
Why?
They've always have.
Weird.
Like if you're doing diagonal.
This is why hexagon...
Oh my
Do
god.
not get into hexagons or we're throwing you in the brig.
If you bring up
Hexagons are
if you bring up hexagons, I'm gonna spoil WandaVision.
Hexagons are the best.
I'm not using
Okay.
hexagons. A square grid is a lot easier to make. I made this square grid with my own hands. You know how hard it is to make a hexagon on Psi?
That's why
Remarkably easy, actually.
Anyway, not important.
Yeah. Anywho, Captain, what's next?
Okay. Since we lost the wind, I'm gonna turn the boat back a little bit.
to which direction? Like facing west or facing north?
Pull it starboard, and we can get it. We can get it with the cannons.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the
Yes.
port. That's not port.
No, port is to the left.
That's not port.
Port is left, right is starboard.
Where's
Starboard.
that one? Oh man, I should have pinned.
Starboard.
I should have pinned that one thing for Captain's Eyes only.
Anyway.
Okay. Yeah. Port is to left, starboard's to the right.
The way to remember it is that you say port and starboard, and you also say left and right.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm not gonna remember that. I'm just putting this in the notes, and I'm gonna pin it.
I know, I'm just saying.
So, are you going port or
I love
starboard?
that so much.
Starboard.
All right, starboard.
Mm.
All right, so that'll cause you to face north. All right. As it's starting to come, you're finally starting to. It's finally starting to get into range. Let me.
I think now might be about time to roll initiatives, huh?
Yeah. Let's see.
By the way, Silver, you should draw this in the precursor language.
Yeah, I will sometime later.
It's entirely useless to Varen, but Levere can read it.
Okay, so now it is in range. I will need y'all to roll initiative.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
so we each roll initiative and then you take the cumulative or something?
Yes,
Right.
yes. I'll take the
Okay.
average, but it will also be important. Like if you board the ship, or if the ship gets in range for you to actually be able to use spells, like if it gets in range for you to be able to use spells, you can use your actions to do spells rather than like the cannons.
Yeah,
Okay, so
that was actually why I was checking how far away it was.
yeah, I know.
Jeez,
100
Sushi, you're bringing down the
120
cumulative score.
It's 120 for you. All right. Let's see. So
Gonna
that
roll-
means.
Ooh, yes.
Let's see.
That's going to be a 17 for me.
Okay, we've got 24, 16, 8, 17, and another 17.
All right. Write that down in the order. Okay.
Okay, let me just...
16. All right. That means your ship will be able to go first.
Let me get the
It is-
numbers written down by who did what.
Shitty dexterity. I forgot that my dexterity is actually only a 2. Not great.
17... 16...
Yeah, it's about
17,
450.
24...
It's about 450 feet away.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, since we're wanting me to be the one who fires who aims the cannon.
Oh, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's basically just you and then... And then Corvus.
Yeah, I do it, and then Corvus lights the fuse. That's how it works, right?
Wait,
Does the lighting the fuse require
Firing is an action.
or does it require a dex check?
No.
Yeah,
The
No, the
aiming.
hammer does.
Yeah.
Corvus is the other one with above a 2 in dex.
yeah.
Well, you only have
Okay.
one. You have one long range cannon. If you try to fire with the other ones, they'd have disadvantage on aiming.
Well, for now, but later.
Well, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so since it's 450 away, I'm gonna get to the long cannon.
All right.
And I'm
Let me post the stats. I'll post their the stats to hit here.
okay.
And for the cannonballs, they do have different damages.
Okay.
And if this was on the things you can aim at, you can aim at the mast, the hull, or the deck. Each one has a different AC. Each one has a different HP, and there are different effects if like one gets severely damaged.
Given just how narrow the masts are, I'm gonna assume they have a pretty big AC.
But presumably a low HP.
Yeah. Okay, so
and
what I'm gonna do.
And one more thing, if you do an aimed thing at like the deck or if you aim at a place where there's people, the people there will have to make a dex save to avoid shrapnel. That is, both the damage and the DC would be equal to half the damage you roll.
Okay.
If that makes sense. But this one doesn't seem to be manned by people.
This one's just a big old ship.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to sorry.
Who's your
what I'm
loading
gonna
team?
Yeah, I'm loading team. Wait, no.
Who is your loading team? You need 2 more people.
Presumably we'll have we'll probably have Corvus load it and move fire since they're right next to each other in the line.
That is fair.
Point of order: the actual like order only matters if you're like boarding a ship or if they board you.
Oh, okay.
That's why you want to keep track.
It's all basically simultaneous.
Yes.
Otherwise.
Okay. Then in that case, let's have Moo load it because he is a big, heavy man with big, strong arms. I'll point and aim, and Corvus can fire.
Okay.
And then Sushi can sit in the background waiting to use her new magical spells.
I have 1 spell.
Yeah, but it's got a
Her
pretty
new
decent
magic
range.
spell.
I think we should also have somebody on the medium cannon for when it comes within range, just to have it ready.
We should have Corvus for. I'll go load the medium cannon. The medium cannons. That's what I'll do for these. For this turn, I'll load one of the cannons, and then
Okay.
that way it's ready.
Yeah.
All right.
I will aim for now though. I'll aim the long cannon at. I'll aim it at the hull.
All right. Roll to attack.
Okay, let's see. That's D20 plus Dex plus 1. So let's roll a D20. Oh, fuck yes.
What was that?
It's a nat 20.
Okay. Go ahead and roll double damage.
Okay, I'll go ahead and roll 68.
So as the boat is rocking, you feel in your element. This is what you were raised to do. You get the cannon, you point it right at its mouth, and once you have it right, just about perfect, you aim slightly up just to be able to
For distance.
yes, count for distance and gravity and the curvature of the Earth, or curvature of Tapir. You hear a boom as you see it flying across. What'd you roll for damage?
28.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that's a 2, 6, 4, 5, 6, and 5.
Okay. You managed to smack it right in what would be considered like the upper cheek. Like if it had eyes, it would be right below the eye, and it causes some of that some of the veneer to fall off, exposing the goopy, fleshy bit underneath, and leaving a pretty nasty scar. Like you basically gave it a cleft lip with that.
That's really
And you said 28 damage?
Yee.
Alright. Alright.
Oh my god, the first roll of naval combat is a fucking nat 20.
Yeah!
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what you say in the ship business. What's so great about cannonballs?
So, with that done, it is starting to get closer to you, and it is going to. It opens its mouth, and you hear a similar boom as you see something coming towards you, something large coming towards you.
Oh lord, it's Hawk and Loogies.
Let's see. What is this? Oh, I should probably give you the stats of the Pseudo-Solaire. I'll post it in notes.
That'd be
Would
helpful.
for the best.
Yeah.
Just to help you.
The damage to the oh, I forgot to put damage for the deck. But it's going for the hull. It got a where was it? It got an 18 to damage to fire at the hull.
Ugh, that hits.
All right.
But I was right. The masts do have a higher AC.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I presume that the hull would have the lowest AC but the highest HP.
Yeah. The deck is supposed to have an AC of 17.
Assuming just that the AC in this case is mostly for how to attack it with things. Later we might be able to armor it, in which case we could probably raise the hull's AC a lot more.
All right.
Yeah.
Your hull takes 10 points of bludgeoning damage as you see a cannonball just go. You're not sure which room it smacked into, but it definitely left a hole. Now it's.
I didn't want to flood the notes with information.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah,
I
makes
put it
sense.
in.
Oh, and now it is now your turn again. First off, movement, Captain. How are you moving the ship?
What's the deck HP, by the way?
Oh, the deck HP was gonna be 50. Or not 50, 100. If the hull gets to 0, then the ship starts sinking. I probably shouldn't have to say that. If the mast gets to 0, your movement is set to 0. And if the decks hits 0, then you're all probably dead.
Then we are disabled in that we
Yes.
don't have any. We can't attack at that point. Our
Yes,
cannons are
yes.
disabled.
Correct. So
We don't have any lower windows. We can't put it on. We can't put it on in Levere's room and
I
point
mean,
it out the window.
you definitely have a chance to put a lower window now with that hole that was blasted into the hull.
Fuck yeah, that's true.
It's just in Levere's room. Levere's like, sweet! Now I can finally put in that bay window I wanted.
So, Captain, what's your maneuverability?
I'm gonna keep going the direction I'm going.
So, north?
hmm
Alright. that means these will probably be about there and there. It is gaining on y'all. It's starting to get close to you. It's almost right behind you now. It's, let's see, 5, 10, 15. It's about 250 now. Let me give you.
Well, time to switch to medium then. Eat. Well, medium cannon's been loaded. Sushi, what's the range on your cool new magical spell?
The good news is the wind is starting to pick up again.
I only have low range, so 120 feet.
Ugh. Ugh. Eh.
My other stuff is 90 and 60 feet, neither of which are really
Well,
going to go well in
yeah.
combat, in the naval combat.
That's why you need to get Spell Sniper and
Yeah.
Eldritch Lance.
Yep. That's why I currently have only 120, but I might, if I do get Spell Sniper, I might be able to do better at this.
Well, I think Eldritch. You'd probably want to get Eldritch Lance before Spell Sniper because Eldritch
Well,
Lance.
yeah, no, I can get Eldritch Lance next because I plan on upgrading my Warlock. Corv, you too. I've loaded one of these to the 2 mediums. Wait, we have 2 mediums or do we have 2 lows?
You have 2 mediums.
Okay, I've loaded one of the mediums. I can go load the other one. One of Corvus or Levere grab this one and aim and get someone else to fire, and then other one.
Yeah, I'd say considering how fast it's gaining, I'd say load up the short.
I can load up the short, but we could also fire the both mediums this round.
That is true.
It might be better to do 2 shots rather than preload the short.
Yeah.
You have. Let's see. Well, if you're gonna be just pointing this out, if you're loading it, that would be your action. 2 people to aim, and the captain is the one navigating.
We would only need 1 more person.
Only our wizard wasn't asleep.
Yeah.
If only we had 3 retainers that are also on the ship.
Yeah.
I don't know how much the
Baron
DM
will
would
be-
like to have them light the fuse.
Mechanically speaking, they're not allowed to participate in combat. So
Yeah.
as soon as the cannon went through the as soon as the cannonball went through the hull, they made a mad dash to below deck to try and get some safety.
They're just gonna bring us food midway through the battle. That'll be it.
Yeah.
Baron will
Here,
be
we
paying
mix our
attention
Crossbows on the ship.
to the wind and try and adjust which
get
direction they're
higher
going
range.
accordingly.
All right. The wind is picking up. It'll probably pick up to be enough to sail on with significance probably at the start of the next round.
Okay, so if we can't assume that Lorcax does one of the things, then we can, instead of that, because we don't have quite enough people, I can load the short range then, because it'll be useful next round, and we don't have enough to do both the medium ranges this round.
So yeah, Sushi load up a short range. I will aim the medium range towards the.
Okay.
Ooh, what should I aim it at, Captain?
Let's try for the hole again.
Yeah, okay. Medium
We have
range towards the hull.
we have the personality of like a really chaotic ship party. We're like pirates. We are not like a smooth ship, but we are getting shit done.
Yep.
I know absolutely nothing about any of this. I tried to learn. It didn't take.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
I tried to figure out 3 different naval combat systems, and I could barely make heads or tails of it, so that's why I decided to just make my own.
At the very least, I've learned the difference between port and starboard.
Yes.
And we'll never forget because I pinned that image.
Yep. Okay, I'm aiming the medium cannon at the hull.
All right, roll dexterity plus. Yeah. It's the medium cannon, so that would be dexterity plus.
That's a +7.
All right.
Ooh, okay, good. That's a 20.
All right, that hits.
The one
Let's
thing
see.
we want to be
That's
really careful
4d8.
of is the one thing we want to be really careful of, especially with this boat, is that we definitely want to make sure they do not ram us.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled 2 8s and 2 4s, so that's a 24. That's 24 damage.
Jesus
That's almost
Christ.
as high as the last one, and you didn't get a nat 20 this time.
All right, you managed to get it on that soft spot, and it screech. You can see its blood now. Its blood is like a purple seeping into the water as it starts gaining on you. So it is going to fire another cannon at y'all. Let's see. It's gonna aim for the deck this time. So the DC is the number to beat is 17. Oh.
Yeah, we need to make sure it does not ram us. That's the most
Well,
important thing there.
Good news is it's a glancing blow.
Mm.
So that means it's going to be half damage of this.
Bad news is...
Well, the deck's going to take 9 points of damage, and everyone on the deck needs to make a dexterity save DC 5, because it's half of the sustained damage, or take 5 points of piercing damage from the shrapnel.
So the good news is I made the save.
All right.
The bad news is that it was made with a nat 1.
Oh, that's an automatic fail, though. All right, you're gonna take 5 points of piercing damage as shrapnel catches you probably in the tail.
I did pretty well on this, but I got a question exactly how my cloak of protection helps me dodge better.
It doesn't. It just blocks it some.
Yeah.
No, the cloak of protection gives me advantage, like +1 on dex saves and con saves and int saves and whiz saves and charisma saves as well.
Well, what it does is
It's magic. Don't.
what it is it's basically
Magic,
Kevlar.
that's it.
What'd you roll, by the way, Sushi?
Oh, I got a 22. I'm fine.
Okay, yeah. You just pull up your cloak and the shrapnel bounces through it. Even though by all means it should have shredded it. But that's the magic
Corvus,
of magic.
What did you roll?
Others?
Corvus?
Yeah.
Corvus, what did you roll?
What'd you roll for your deck save?
Dex save.
Oh shit, that's bad.
What is
What is it?
It's a 6.
You make it.
Is it?
The DC was 5. You saved.
Oh my god. Thank you.
Well, was it a nat 1 though?
No, it wasn't.
Okay
wasn't.
then you're fine. Unlike me, who made the save but failed because it's a 1. +7 won't help you when you're fucking rolling 1s. Oof my tail.
Alright. I just updated the pseudo-solar stats with to be a bit more organized and have a bit more...
Oh, great.
I just updated them with the... just to make things clear.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, the wind is starting to pick up back in the the northwestern direction. And so, Captain, what's your plan of action?
I'm gonna try again to get the wind in the sails, try to get us out of there.
All right. So, go ahead and roll dexterity. Go ahead and roll dexterity to see how well you can try to outrun.
Let's
Dex
hope these
check.
dice aren't naughty.
Yeah, dex check.
16.
Nice.
16. Yeah, you managed to gain a bit of distance between the two of you. You managed to gain a bit of distance, but it seems to even out about here. Whoops, that's notes. Hold on. Oh, God. Damn it. Sorry, so many. I have like a dozen things I'm trying to keep track of.
No, that's fine.
Let's see. Let's see. That is.
That looks like it's still it's a medium range distance.
Yeah, just about. It's just within medium range.
Well,
we should have loaded that other cannon. Oh well.
I will go load the other a cannon.
All right.
Okay. Sushi loads the medium. Sushi loads the medium cannon. I aim it. Someone fires.
Well, Moo can load the other one. We can load both of them. Both
That
the
works.
mediums.
Yeah. Okay.
We have this. We have the low range loaded. Long range is not loaded. We can load both the mediums for now.
Okay. So.
Can't fire both of them. We can load both of them.
All right.
Okay. I will once again aim for the hull.
All right.
Roll that d20 plus 7. Damn it. I need to change my dice. That's a nat fucking 1. I hate
Oh,
this.
no.
I'm changing my dice. I'm changing my dice.
Go ahead and. So, who was it that fired?
Me.
Well, no. Who
no.
actually? Who used their action to fire?
Oh.
And who loaded this one?
Was it Moo on your team or was it me on your team, Livier?
This is the cannon that you had loaded earlier.
Oh, okay. So then, who actually fired it?
No, wait. No, I didn't load the medium earlier. I loaded the short earlier. Remember?
Oh wait, yeah. You've loaded up. Oh yeah, we had it so that you're loading this one and Moo is loading up the other one.
Okay.
Okay, so that means Corvus is the one that fired?
Yeah.
Alright, I am going to need Corvus, Sushi, and Levere to all make a dexterity save.
Okay.
Great.
Hold on.
At least we
I
all
need
have
to go into my.
okay dexterity saving throws.
14.
Where do I go to change my dice? I can't remember.
Collections and my
20.
dice.
Do you have other dice?
You should
I
have the
basic one,
Neverwinter.
and I have the basic and I have the Neverwinter. Where's collections?
I thought I only have the
Should be at the top.
Neverwinter.
Here we go.
I love that game, Neverwinter Nights.
Yeah, that's Dungeons and Dragons.
My dice.
I know. That the video game is so good.
Alright, and so
There we go.
So,
I haven't rolled yet. I went to change my dice.
alright, Corvus, what did you roll for your dex save?
14.
14. And, Sushi?
20.
She rolled a 20.
Alright.
I am now rolling mine. I am filled with hatred.
Ooh.
9.
Okay, so as you're getting this ready, you load it, and suddenly hear a as it it explodes, but it seems like there was a bit too much gunpowder. And Sushi and Corvus, you're going to take 11 points of piercing damage as the cannon explodes. And Levere, you're going to take 22 points of piercing damage from the shrapnel.
Instantly bloodied.
Yeah, that's what happens when when a cannon misfires at point blank. So yeah,
Levere
that
is at 11.
and mark down that one of your medium cannons needs to be repaired.
Well, I guess we won't be having the problem of trying to fire 2 medium cannons with only a crew of not enough.
Well, as long as the break is less than a foot long, we can mend it.
Over the course of a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, not something that can be done right now.
Well, no, it's something we can do in off time, like healing.
Silver,
the ship.
was it you or was it Chokfi who said that they liked mending to be multiple use for large items?
That was...
I will allow mending of bigger cracks at multiple casts. So basically, when you finish, you can repair a part of a crack and then start a new spell to repair the other part. So you can use mending for a longer period to repair more complex stuff.
Like a hole in the hull.
Good to know. Good to know.
But you have to have the materials to actually be able to mend it.
There's lots of wood scattered on the floor.
Yeah. The mending spell is useful for the short term, but if you keep getting holes, you're gonna lose some splinters, and eventually you're not gonna have enough left to be able to repair.
At some point, we should batten down some stuff in our whatever the bottom
Our
part is
hatches.
called. What's the bottom?
We need to
part
batten
called?
down our hatches.
What's the stuff in the bottom?
Bottom deck.
Yeah, the absolute bottom is the bilge.
Yeah. So our build should be filled with layers of metal and stone, and then maybe some wood for repairs, as well as for the fact that it's just good to have those as ballast. So.
Also pitch for waterproofing.
You do have pitch. What's great about pitch is it can be remelted, so you just put it down there and just
the great thing about pitch is that it's I believe the world's most viscous liquid.
Yeah, isn't there a live stream feed of a drop of pitch that's been dropping for years, and it's only dropped twice since the live stream started?
Yeah.
All right. So
I learned about that in high school. Oof.
Oh yeah, so did I. That means
that might have been middle school.
Now it is the thing's turn, and it is going to fire a cannon. It's gonna try aiming at your mast. $18?
Yeah.
That's a glancing blow.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so that means
Cool.
Okay.
How far away is it?
It's within medium range,
Okay.
so it's right on the edge.
It has
Just
not managed. to
half of
approach
it is
more.
within range of medium, half of it is within range of long.
Well, okay.
It's right on the cusp.
But it's not. It hasn't approached more yet.
Well, you're starting
You won't know
to gain a
till
bit.
till movement.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like weird
it's-
Warhammer.
so-
We have a movement phase and we have an action phase.
Yeah. The it does 7 points of damage to the mast. That is it being halved due to glancing blow.
Wait, if it's Warhammer, does that mean the stripes on the side of our boat make it faster?
No, we're not orcs.
Do you have
Darn.
stripes?
We've got the zigzags.
Yeah, I guess those could count.
It's not stripe. It's not stripes that makes it faster. It's just the color red.
Well, you do have
I
red,
love that.
but
I do
also
love
this
that.
thing's entire color is red.
Yeah, and it's fast.
Well, it doesn't need the wind to move.
Ah,
All right.
It's swimming.
it's called the and its rage
So-
fills its sails.
So, Captain, you just saw out of the you just saw one of the cannons go boom.
It's called the flood.
So, what is your course of action?
We went boom.
Glad we're not doing like limb stuff with that.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Well,
do
we
have
lost the
you
whole-
do have a Lavir, you do basically have a shard of metal through your body, like burning
It's-
metal, but it's cauterized and
Yeah.
it's corking up.
Yeah.
I still move the ship, but can I like do like a bonus action spell or anything?
Yeah, you can. The moving the ship is basically your action.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're within like 60 feet, right?
Yeah, Lavir's within 60 feet.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action healing word.
Oh, that's a good idea.
All
That's
right.
a really good idea. Thank you. Oh
All
boy.
right.
Okay, good. 7.
All right.
Sorry, I rolled really low on that.
As you give Lavir a thumbs up, Lavir, you pull out your the shrapnel in your side, and it starts to close up a bit. At least the bleeding stopped for now.
Yeah, well, I'm just underbloodied.
Oh, okay, well, it's still bleeding a bit then. So for your movement, go ahead and roll dexterity to try and maneuver away from them to try and gain some distance. Dexterity check.
14.
14. Yeah, you managed to gain just a bit of distance. It's not within range of your medium cannons anymore.
Oh, welcome back, Corvus.
Oh, I'm back. Sorry.
Oh, hey. You got
Well-
blasted by a cannon that misfired.
Yeah. Yeah. I got dealt 11 damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Since the red on black die gave me a natural one the first time I rolled it, time to go to white on black.
So y'all are loading up the long range?
Yeah, looks like it has just gotten right into long range.
Yes, it has. You basically managed to gain about 50 feet distance.
Yeah, we'll load up the long range. Let's see, the other two are already loaded anyway.
Yeah, they are.
God, what my fucking luck! I rolled 2 nat 1s in a row. I hate myself.
You rolled another nat 1?
No, earlier.
Okay, I was about to say.
One that caused the misfire, and I rolled a nat 1 on my dex save.
I was about to say, if you rolled another nat 1 just now, I would have said that, oh, y'all messed up and loaded the wrong cannonballs, and that's why.
No, okay, so I guess either Sushi or Moo is gonna load up the long range.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can take care of it.
Okay, Moo's loading up. Moo's loading. I'm aiming. Corvus fire.
And what are you aiming at?
Just try to get another good blast at the hull.
Alright, roll to attack.
I've already hit it two times before. Okay, so let's see. That's a plus dex plus 1, so that's plus 6. So close to hitting a 7. But no, that's a 17 plus 6, so that's a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
23 to hit the hull, that's 3d8. Come on, give me good. Okay, motherfucker, stop spinning. 11.
11?
11.
Alright. That one goes right into its mouth, and it coughs a bit, but then coughs it out. It's gonna try hitting. It's gonna try firing a cannon at your mast.
Hang the bastard.
Oh, 16.
To hit the mast, that is
Yeah.
a no. That's a miss.
All right. It goes. You see
okay,
it flying. You see it flying over your ship, and it lands in the water about 25 feet ahead of y'all and sinks. Seeing it, like, getting good look, you can see these aren't regular cannonballs. They're more like white and have like they're more like rocks or like calcium stones.
Oh god, it's throwing tonsil stones at us.
Yes,
Ugh.
exactly.
Ugh, they smell terrible.
Uh,
Okay, so far we've dealt 63 damage to this thing in the hull.
yeah. It has sustained some damage, but it's still looking pretty fierce, like extremely fierce.
Fierce.
So, Varen, movement, what's up?
Continuing what I'm doing.
Alright, dex check.
Taking that wind.
Keeping the wind. The wind is at our
Oof.
tail.
That was bad. That's a 5.
Ugh. Well, it's better than a nat 1.
Yeah, the wind is still behind you, but this thing is starting to pick up. This thing picks up a lot of distance. Seemingly enraged, it is now pretty close to you, and you can see its gaping maw yelling at you. It sounds strange, to say the least.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to bonus action Bardic Inspiration Levere to see if we could try to help, so we can hurt it some more.
Nice.
Oh,
And
how close is it now?
what kind of bard are you again, by the way? What college?
Valor.
Ooh, is that the one where I can add the inspiration to damage?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Nice.
Hold on. Sorry. Here.
That is
Here.
really nice.
100,
Eh. Okay, good thing the short cannon's already loaded up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So about 150 away. A little bit farther, but yeah.
Is it 150?
Oh, it's 50, or it's 100 to.
Diagonally. It's 3
I mean-
diagonal.
No, it's 2 diagonal. Is
Oh,
where
did I
the.
miscount them? Did you repost it and like change what
Yeah.
it was?
Yeah, because I.
It's one square behind us.
Yeah, you have about 25 to
It's
50
100.
feet behind y'all, and you can see it up close.
Okay.
Yeah, it's short cannon time.
Short cannon. Yeah, the short cannon's loaded. Cool.
Okay, so let's see. That's plus 8 to the roll. And I do have Bardic Inspiration for Goof. Yeah, let's add the Bardic Inspiration to that. Because
Alright.
that was a fucking... It was a natural 2, so it doesn't misfire.
Yeah, you're really lucky on that.
Okay, what's the inspiration die?
It's a D6.
I'm gonna have to roll a 6 if I want to hit this. I rolled a 5. Does a 15 hit?
No. You up close. This thing this thing's roar rocks your bow and causes you to lose aim right as the wick is lit, and it sails right past it.
Well, the good news is that Sushi still has her action.
Yeah. How far precisely is it away from us?
It is between 100 and 150 feet away.
So
Like it's
say 120 is fine. I could.
yes,
hit
yes,
that fast.
yes,
Okay.
yes. You can hit the. You have to remember this thing's like 60 to 70 feet across.
Yeah. I'm just checking on both Eldritch Blast and Hex. I can't do Hex yet, but I can do Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
That's the important
It's
thing.
the tip of its bowsprit is within 100 feet. So for intents and purposes, it is within 100 feet.
Okay, that is a. I'm gonna say a 22 to hit the mast.
22 to hit the mast does hit.
Okay. And see what my damage is. 8 damage.
All right.
There's no bonuses to damage on Eldritch Blast, right? It's just
No, not yet. It's a Eldritch Invocation that gives that.
that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, so it's just 8 damage to the mast.
All right. You fire a hole right through one of the masts, and it screeches. Okay, I cannot do that. It goes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out what kind of noise this thing would make. Maybe it'd be like.
Okay, yeah, that's it from me. Just so that I can. I was considering doing Second Wind, but I'm gonna save Second Wind until I get hit one more time, just in case I roll a 10. Okay. Is that it? Or no, movement next, right?
Yeah, unless anyone else has stuff to do. Maybe it was Moo that fired it, and Corvus has an action, or some other variation of that.
I mean, now would be the time for y'all to have it. Now would be the time it's in range of most long-range spells.
Yeah, but 3 of us are tied up on. 4 of us are no. Yeah, 4 of us are tied up. We're all
True.
done with our actions. So
All right, so movement. Varen.
Varen's the only one that has an action left, and she has to use it for movement.
Okay. Varen, you want to keep moving, or you want to let the boat run its course and do something else? If you let go of the wheel, there's a chance it will most likely catch up.
Actually, wait, I did load that, so Moo could have done an action and whatever.
That's
We
what
wouldn't
I
have
was
anything
saying.
to do.
Yeah.
That's why I said maybe
Yeah.
Moo was the one who fired, and then
Hmm.
Corvus would have an action.
That would have been a. Yeah, whatever.
Maybe the cleric could heal the kobold. Maybe the cleric can heal the kobold who's at less than half health.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like a sound plan for next turn.
Well, I mean, you can do it this turn. You can do it this turn. You still have your action.
Okay.
Because the thing was already loaded.
Alright, so quick question. How many of the people are wounded right now?
3. It is.
You, Lavir, and.
Yeah, you,
Wait, is
Lavir,
it-
and Sushi.
Yeah. Yes.
Alright. And
The bird, the lizard, and the rat are all hurt.
Yeah.
And we're
The
all
cow
next
is
to each
the
other?
Most.
Huh?
The cow and the elf are fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so if that's the case,
The dwarf might be dealing with a smelly cannonball landing at his feet.
That's his problem, though.
He's not within range anyway.
It's currently pinned to bed by a giant tonsil stone.
Where is it? I would have something like mass.
Ooh.
Something like that.
Oh no, that's like a 6th level
No.
or
Okay.
4th level.
Mass healing words.
Mass healing word's a 3rd level, but you're also
Yeah.
level 4, so I don't think you have 3rd level spells yet.
Yeah, I think you'd have cure wounds.
Yeah, I have cure
Focus
wounds.
on who needs it
I'm
most.
thinking about using like a level 2 variant of cure wounds right now. For
I don't know what that means.
For Levere, for Levere. I'm using a
Yeah.
level 2 spell slot of cure wounds for Levere. Let's
Alright.
see. Alrighty then. That's 10.
Nice.
That's 10 hit points for Levere. Oh wait.
I am
no,
no
no.
longer bloodied.
Wait a minute. No. I'm sorry. I keep on forgetting about this. What was my bonus?
Isn't it half your cleric level?
Well, no, your bonus should be based off your wisdom, right?
Okay.
But you get an extra bonus for being a life cleric.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it's 2 plus a
2
spell
plus,
level.
2 plus spell level, so make that into 14. You're welcome.
Wow, the sass
Nice.
in that.
That is the character that we've got here.
That's Troth speaking up from below deck.
The cycle of life.
Yeah. He just pokes his head out the hole and says, "Wow, the sauce." You know, the cannonball hole. You should definitely save one of
A
those.
stat
Trust
block. You could be
me.
helping us.
I would, but I'm a bit preoccupied at the moment.
So are we. Hope it's really appreciated.
Okay.
If Marin,
Dice don't
roll
need
your
to do.
dexterity.
Okay. I'm gonna use the app this time because that dice is being stupid. This one should hopefully actually work.
All right, make a maneuver check, I guess is what I'm gonna call it, which is just dexterity. 8. Oh, 14.
Wait, hold up.
Ah,
Marin,
what the heck?
you're rolling too many.
No, the app froze.
All right, I'll go with the first one, which was oh wow, that's a lot of dexterity. Your first one was an
That's
8.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with the
Unfortunately, the nat 20 doesn't get used.
rip.
Aw.
I'll
Oh,
go
well.
I'll go with the 8 because
Okay.
it's gonna be right up on you. And before y'all get a chance
got-
to, oh wait, yeah, go ahead and move because it is now right on your ass or right on your stern. Right, that's what the back of the ship is called. The
Yep,
stern?
that's the stern.
Yeah.
The
All
front's the bow, the back's the stern, the left is port, the right is starboard.
Where's the
Alright.
prow?
Prow.
Yes.
The prow is the most forward part of the ship. It's the part under the bowsprit.
Oh, so it's where the gem is.
No, the gem is on the bowsprit. It's underneath it.
Okay. So
It's the curved bit.
so it is right on you. Like if y'all could jump onto its bowsprit if you wanted. Like that's how
don't.
close it is. I mean, it would take a check to try and land it, but if it was Assassin's Creed, you'd be able to.
This is the prow.
If this was Assassin's Creed, there would be a lot more. Oh wow!
If this was Assassin's Creed, we'd have a mortar cannon.
Is that?
Well, I mean, y'all bought cannons, not mortars.
The long range is kind of a mortar.
It is,
So what's y'all's plan of action?
we're not touching, are we?
No, but
How close is it?
almost.
How close is it precisely? Is it within?
For all intents
90?
and purposes, it's probably like within 100 feet.
It
Okay.
is. It is within 15 feet.
Oh,
The front of it is a 15 feet behind us.
Yeah, the bow, like the part of your back sail is like right above, or is like 5 feet away from the tip of its bowsprit.
okay.
Like in diagonal, like counting height as well.
I have a mechanics question.
What?
For when Sushi eventually levels up in fighter enough to get second attacks.
Yes.
Will that count as a
action
second
surge?
action
Yes,
for on the
action
ship?
surge. Action surge
I
will.
have action surge.
Oh, well, you should have asked that sooner, because you could have been doing two things at once.
Yeah, no, but I only have one.
I'm pretty sure action
Oh,
surge is
okay.
a once a day thing. I mean multiple attack, like the thing where
Oh.
it can attack twice in a turn.
That's a good question, actually.
That is a good question, and I will think about it and have an answer when it comes up.
I don't think that's until she's like level 5 in
yeah.
fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 5th level fighter.
Yeah,
is...
that's gonna be a while because
I will definitely. As I said, this is a thing.
This will evolve.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna. I'm going to cast a spell.
All right.
With my bonus action. I'm gonna hex it.
All right.
Does that?
Hexblade's curse, or just hex the spell.
Oh yeah, I also have hexblade. No, hexblade's curse. I'm not hitting it with weapons yet, so I'm just gonna hex it the spell.
All right. You place a curse on a creature you can see within range until the spell ends. You deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to the target whenever you hit it with an attack. Also choose one ability when you cast a spell, and it has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability.
Okay, so I am casting it. The ship's alive, right? So I
Yes.
can cast it just on the ship.
It is
Yeah.
very much alive. You can smell its breath from
I'm casting it on
here.
the ship, and I'm going to say
It smells like rotten
dexterity.
fish. Okay.
And then I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast with my action.
All right.
1 sec. This
Yep.
is gonna
And which part are you
shit.
aiming for?
the hull.
All right.
I got an 8.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Okay.
Oh.
You,
Well,
you
it's
somehow you somehow miss with your Eldritch Blast. You point your sword and fire. You all see, like, she points her sword and just like fires it like a shotgun, a streak of light shooting out, and it just flips into the water next to it. Somehow you missed it when it was right there.
You missed it at point blank.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we'll have
If you're gonna
Moo
cannon,
load, I'll aim, Corvus will fire.
All right. What are you aiming for?
Probably the hull since it's right there.
All right.
Maybe get it right in the bowsprit.
All right. Roll to attack.
Okay, that's let me get back to my character sheet. That is going to be +8. Oh fuck yeah, that is a 22.
Yeah, that hits.
So that's 5d8, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 5d8 short range. How fucking dare you?
Was it minimum damage?
It was 4 1s and a 5.
Oh, so that's only 9?
That's 9 damage. What the actual fuck?
Oh man, that would have been so good.
I should have saved that bardic inspiration for this. Christ.
Oh man, that's
Yeah.
that
I
is
can give
rough.
another one to you though.
Jesus Christ.
Well-
4 1s.
Well, the good
I'm
news,
reloading my character page to get the white dice.
The good news is it's not going to fire its cannons at you. The bad news is
it's going to try to take a chomp.
yeah, you see it lunge forward with its mouth right open, aiming for your hull. Let's see.
Trying to eat our ass.
15.
That doesn't
That
hit.
misses.
All right, as it lunges forward, Varen, you just make a hard turn to the starboard, and it managed to just barely miss getting a piece of your ship chomped on as you quickly course correct. Now it's your turn
Beside
to.
us now?
Yeah, I'll say it is that. Let's see. Let's see. You maneuvered starboard, which means it'd now be a bit more port side. So I need to figure out which that means. Okay. So it's
It
now.
means we're to his right.
Yeah. All right.
A
So.
little.
So.
Work to its right, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So. I was just remaneuvering.
So,
It's Sherry!
All right. So. This is how it looks now.
very, very uncomfortable is what this is.
Oh yeah.
I do not like.
You can see its
Okay.
cannons from here, and they have like fleshy pipes into the ship.
Mm-hmm. No, see, that's what I don't like.
And,
I don't like that
and
it's
the sorry about that. My power cut out. We've been having a storm. We're having an ice storm here in Texas, and my power cut out. So that's what that jump is. But we're back. As I was saying, the cannons, looking into them, you can see that they have like fleshy insides, kind of like a throat. So, let's see. Maneuverability. Varen, go ahead and make a maneuver check.
Oh
Varen?
boy.
Oh, I should check the game log.
That wasn't for Varen, that was just me going up. Jeez.
Oh, was that
Why? What's up?
That's a 10.
Oof.
Varen, get different dice.
Alright. Well, it's, you're starting to lose. It is now actually pretty close to, like, it's, Al, it's right by your side. It would be great if you had two cannons, but, here you go. Oh,
The
that-
first chance Levere gets, he's buying a gun.
Well, you could definitely find those in McGreer.
A gun.
Oh my
Alright.
god, it's boarding distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Levere a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Alright. So everyone but Sushi is doing the cannons? With Levere aiming?
Sound about right, Sush?
Yeah. Should I try to attack, like, board and attack with melee, or?
I don't know if that'd be great. Because we are actively firing on it.
Like, I would deal more damage with melee, but...
But it's also something that we're actively firing upon.
I mean, potato.
You're gonna get hit with a cannonball.
Just don't aim for the mass. Fine. Fine. Okay, I will cast a spell. Unless I can reach it. Can I reach it with my sword hanging off the bow and go tink?
Well, I mean, your bow is still ahead of it. Look at the
I'm
most
like
recent
hanging
picture.
off the side of the ship and like.
Like the mast?
I think sushi means more of a Jack Sparrow type situation.
Oh, like grabbing a rope and swinging?
Well, no, I was.
I think
never
more
mind.
using a rope for stability while having her feet on the side of the ship.
I was considering bordering, and I was considering
You
other ways to
can-
do melee damage because melee will do more damage.
You
But
Okay, I will say you can try, but you're going to have to make a dexterity check to maintain your grip in one hand and your sword in the other.
okay, I'll just fire
you
with
can take care of the
Eldritch
cannon.
Blast.
You can let Moo, who has reach, hit it with melee.
Well, but I do like 2 times the damage currently. I did hex. I get extra damage.
I've got smites.
But
You do have smites though.
if I get hit, I'll lose the hex.
Yeah, if I get hit, I don't lose the ability to smite it more.
Exactly.
So you take the cannon, and I'll poke the ship.
Okay.
I don't see what you arguing about if you get hit, you lose the hex. I don't see what that has in your
Because-
favor.
Because if I lose it, because if I lose concentration, I lose the ability to have the hex. Then that extra damage is lost. If Moo gets hit, he doesn't lose the things, so that's not lost in the next turn.
Again, I don't see how that's arguing in your favor for
Because
you
I can
stabbing
do
the
more
ship.
damage, extra damage.
He can smite it.
Yes, but there's
We
a
need you to-
finite number of those.
We need you to not get hit so that we can maintain its disability on dexterity checks.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I will still. No, the point is that I might get hit while doing the firing thing.
Wait, that does remind me. Something I wanted to do involving the disability on. Varen, go ahead and make another
No,
maneuverability. Hold on, Varen. Thank you for reminding. The power outage made me completely forget. But Varen, go ahead and make another maneuverability check and just take the higher of the two. I'll say it's disadvantage on dexterity checks is more you getting advantage on your maneuverability.
Okay. Natural 20.
Okay.
Fuck
So,
yeah.
you managed to gain some distance. You definitely managed to gain some distance. How much distance do you want to gain? Do you want to stay within fighting range, or do you want to try and just run from it?
I'm gonna try and run from it again, but if it gets close, then everybody can just go full on. Then I'll join in and trying to hurt it too.
Okay. Alright. So it manages to get about, you managed to gain about a 250-foot lead through all this with some really good wind, and it does seem to be slowed down due to Sushi's hex. So, thank you for reminding me about the hex.
We're back to the medium cannon, boys.
All right. Well, I will load the long range cannon while you guys do the medium. I guess.
Okay. Okay, so Sushi's loading up the long range. Again, I'll aim the medium,
Alright.
and someone's doing loading, someone's doing firing.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. We're all on the team. If it explodes, we all get hit.
Yeah.
And I think Varen gave me inspiration.
I did.
Well, let's see if I need it for the roll or for the damage. I'm gonna need that for the roll. Okay, so let's see. That's +7, so... God, every time I've been given inspiration... These 2 times I've been given inspiration, I roll a 10.
Yeah, 10 doesn't hit.
Good chance you're probably
I'm adding...
not going to.
Yeah, no.
Edit,
Bardic
I'd
Inspiration
probably
doesn't
save
help.
it. I would
Okay,
save
yeah.
it.
Oh.
Yeah, let's save it.
Well, you already
Get rid of
used
that
it.
one. Go away.
You know, I see that you
Yeah.
already used it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you don't manage to. You do not manage to. It's with the speed you're getting at. It throws you off a bit because it's just like a sudden lurch, and it splashes just next to it. It's going to fire its cannons at the deck. This time.
I am tempted to buy
16?
new dice just so for better rolls. Deck 16? No.
All right. It returns its fire in similar results. I'll say the balls actually collide in the air, and your cannonball ends up just splashing in the water, while theirs just poof. It's like it's made of stone. So, maneuverability, Varen, you have advantage.
Okay. What the fuck?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm switching dice again.
Okay.
This thing doesn't like me today.
Yeah, no, it gained some serious speed. It's back to short range.
How did you roll 2 3s?
How
Because
did
I
you...
get for rolling them
fuck?
both at the same time. Next time, I'm rolling them individually.
All right,
What the actual fuck?
it's back into short range.
Well, at least the long range is loaded for later. Oofa doofa. Okay. Okie dokie, let's roll that. Short range. Am I get? I think you're almost. I think you're out of inspirations by now.
I have
can't
3
remember.
more.
Oh. Oh yeah, it's based on charisma, not level.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's roll this with a +8. Okay. At the hull, that's a 17. No, 6. 15.
15?
Do I have inspiration?
Did Varen...
Yes.
Okay.
Inspiration.
Yeah, let's roll that d6, make sure it actually hits. Yeah, that definitely hits.
Yeah, that hits.
So yeah,
If you rolled a 1, it would have been a
15?
glancing blow.
Yeah, no, it hits with a 20, so that's 5d8. Hopefully this rolls better than the last time the short range hit, because Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the short ranges are the
How did
heavy
that
hitters.
even happen?
The problem with the short ranges, though, is that you have to be in
Yeah,
close
this is a good
range.
hit.
How far away is the ship?
Oh,
This
Jesus
is a
Christ.
27. 27 to the hull.
It's about 25 to 50 feet away. You managed to blow out a few of its teeth with that, leaking more of its blood into the water. Hey, I think that might be what this episode is going to be titled, Blood in the Water.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I am tempted to buy another set of digital dice just so that I can get more rolls.
Nice.
Oh, no. Well, that's not good.
It
Seven
is...
doesn't hit, so.
Oh yeah, no, that doesn't hit.
No.
It is actually with all the damage to the hull, its veneer is starting to fall off, exposing the fleshy bits underneath. You can see that even parts that, like, the cracks from all your hits are causing a decent chunk to chip off, and it is actually starting to look in bad shape.
Neat.
It is going to fire. It's gonna rush forward and bite you. It's gonna rush forward and try to bite again.
I bet it has gold in its tummy.
Well, I don't know about you,
Oh.
but I'm not about to crawl it while it's still on the water.
23 to the hull.
Yeah, that hits.
Mhm.
All right. Let's see.
I mean, like when we kill it.
It's still gonna be in the water and sinking.
But gold!
Let's see. Damage is
Probably eating a treasure fleet.
Okay, how bad is it biting us?
20 points of damage to the hull as it sinks its teeth in and I'll say that with its teeth sunken in, I would say that you'd have disadvantage when maneuvering, but because of the hex, you have advantage, so it cancels out. So, Varen, your maneuver is just straight. You have a straight roll for maneuver, because it is latched on... Oh, and also, let me update the map for you. Let's see. There we go.
It's a shame that the blacksmith's dice set doesn't have brass. 'Cause then I could roll brass dice with my brass boy.
Okay, let's see if this dice likes me.
Okay, kids.
14?
You manage to shake him off, but you don't gain much distance. It's still, like, right behind you. It's within 25 feet. You manage to shake it off. Alright. So it's within 25 feet.
Oh boy. This is gonna be the whole episode.
What'd you roll?
Nothing yet. It's just
Right.
Oh boy, we've already been going on for like 2 hours with this.
Yeah, well, we had a bit of a late start, and also my internet cut out, so
True.
Yeah.
close to an hour and a half.
Aiming that short cannon again. Okay, yeah, that hits. I'm a little disappointed though.
Why?
I rolled a natural 19, which is like, come on,
So close.
so
Too bad
close.
Oh man, so close.
And the worst part is, I can't even add sneak attack to this.
Eh.
You can't sneak attack a ship.
I mean,
Well, maybe.
you need to get.
Let me check my features and traits.
you need to be hidden to do so.
Submarines!
So go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah, okay.
You need to get a
let me
submarine.
5d8.
Then you can sneak attack the ship.
Couple not great rolls, but some pretty decent ones. That's 22 damage.
All right. And you were attacking which part?
The hull.
Oh, okay. You managed to get
Since
a good.
that's the one we've sunk the most damage into that.
All right.
Since it's alive, it's probably cumulative, but we've sunk most of the damage into the hull.
Yeah. It is coughing up blood, like copious amounts. As it opens its mouth, you actually see that hit that you just did actually caused it to bite off its tongue.
Nice.
Which
Good.
is now floating in the water behind y'all. As y'all
I
quickly
wonder
gain
what
distance.
ship meat tastes like.
Considering it's probably some form of mimic, it's probably gonna turn to goo.
And
That's
Sushi,
what mimics do. When they die, they turn to goo.
Sushi, you gonna do anything?
Huh? Oh, is this a different turn?
Yeah, this is
Is it within range for me to attack?
Yeah, it's within 25
With
feet.
Eldritch Blast? Okay.
Its closest point is 25 feet away.
I hate this dice.
What'd you get?
Huh? Oh, I got a 9.
Oof.
Nice.
Lord.
Yeah, no, that doesn't
Change your
hit.
dice.
Yeah,
Change
change
your
your dice.
I can't! It
You
takes too
sidekick.
long for me to load the page.
You sidekick.
Load it in another Load it in another tab.
No, the point is it takes a really long time to load the page.
Well, load it between turns.
The dice. Anyway. No, that's it.
All right. It's going to try to bite y'all again. Try and get at the hull. That's a 9.
Thing Nom is funny.
No.
That misses.
All right.
It's a little distracted by its missing tongue and teeth.
Oh yeah. Do you want to turn port or starboard as you outmaneuver it? Like, do you want it to be on your left or on your right as you outmaneuver the bite?
I'm gonna go port side, so it'd be on the other.
Starboard side.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So this is where it's at. Time for your maneuver. How long does your hex last, by the way?
Hmm?
How long does your hex?
Up to an hour.
Oh, okay.
Unless I lose concentration.
Jesus Christ. Because this battle's been going on for 10 rounds now.
Yeah, no, it's Hex lasts up to an hour at first level. It lasts up to 8 hours at third and fourth level, and then it lasts up to a day at fifth or higher.
Jesus.
Wow.
All right.
So advantage.
Yeah, advantage.
Roll individually. Oof.
Pretty high for a bonus.
Oh!
20.
All right.
It's significantly less oof.
That is... So, about how far away do you want to go as the wind is picking up? Like...
As far as we can go.
All right. You're gaining a lot of distance. It is now long range if you want to keep pursuing it, or you can try to just keep running.
Well, I
Long
think no
range
matter what we do, it's still gonna attack us until it decides we're no longer worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I was posting these on the Oops. All right, here you go.
Were you not updating the stream?
No. I was posting the pictures on the wrong channel. I was posting on the channel.
You putting it in the DM channel?
Yeah. So you didn't get to see it on your starboard side.
Oh well.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So long range cannon is already loaded, though.
Yes.
Yee.
Since we're far out, I will load the medium range cannon for the time being.
Okay, I'll aim. Aim the long range.
And what are you aiming for?
My own fucking face. God damn it.
Oh. So,
Long range is out.
well, who actually fired it?
Who was with who did the firing with Lavir?
Was it?
It was
Come
with
on,
me and
Who
and
wants to take?
Well,
Who
the
wants to
thing was
get one?
already loaded. It was
Only
already.
one of you two.
Yeah.
You want to say I, or do you want to? You know what? Let's give it to the rat, just so that I could be able to save everyone.
No, Sushi already said that she's loading up a different cannon.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll just
so-
say that it's Moo, so Moo actually does something at some point.
Okay.
Okay, Moo gets blown up. Make a deck save.
Yeah. And let's see.
It's actually it is for the
Natural
best because Moo is the. Oh shit!
Oh.
I
let's
rolled
see.
a 10.
We're dealing more damage to ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh no. So that was max damage on the explosion. Everyone is
Great.
gonna be taking 24 points of piercing damage from the shrapnel.
Yeah, they're both of them.
Yeah, the two
So
of you.
everyone?
No. Everyone who failed the Levere and
The
Murovic.
firing team.
Yeah, Levere
Lavir
and
and Morovic.
yeah. The DC to beat was 12.
Well, at least Moo doesn't go down under 20-something.
Yeah.
So that's
I didn't go down either. I did get healed up to 26, but now I'm down to 8.
Ooh. So yeah, Levere, you point it, say fire, and you just feel another explosion right to your side, leaving you with a ringing in your ear. You look, you see another shard of hot metal sticking through your side, and you see one sticking through Murovic's leg, as Murovic's holding the tool to light it. Oh, and both of you are covered in soot.
Oh.
It's good that I didn't take the damage, so I didn't have to roll to keep concentration.
So your
I would just like to say that both times that the cannon has failed, Sushi loaded it.
yeah. They were the ones that were preloaded by Sushi. They were both the ones preloaded by Sushi.
So we're growing from Shame the Bird to Shame the Dwarf, and now on to Shame the Rat. I see.
You're just the shame squad. So it's gonna fire at your hull. A
On
15.
the plus side, Corvus still gets an action.
Yeah.
That misses.
15 to the hull misses.
Yeah, Corvus, you still have an action. You just saw two of your friends get exploded by your own cannons.
Levere once again looks very bad.
Yeah.
So, okay, is Levere the one that's the most seriously hurt?
Levere is at 8 health.
Alright. Time to go ahead and do another level 2. Have to be the one healing you. Don't worry. You're gonna be fine, Levere.
Sorry that I'm the one that exploded.
Oh, god dang it. Corvus is already, becoming the, stereotypical, exacerbated healing character.
So, Varen, you want to make a maneuverability? You still have advantage, because...
Okay.
Ooh, okay, now that's gonna be 17.
Yeah.
16?
17
16.
health.
Oh, yeah, 16 to for maneuverability. Yeah, you start to gain distance. It's out of the long range. Well, it's out of the range where long range would be effective. Because, remember, you can still try to fire, it's just you'll have disadvantage at the improper ranges.
Even then, our long range is busted.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
try with your medium range, you'll just have disadvantage when aiming.
Well, medium range is loaded. Until we leave combat encounter, I'm gonna go load the small range, just to make sure in case it gets us again.
Alright, and are you, So, are y'all firing them or just keeping them ready in case?
I mean, frankly, we've been
Keep them
having bad
ready.
enough problems with
Keep them
ones
ready.
we don't have disadvantage on.
All right. Since it's also out of range for long range, it's 12 to hit, which I don't think it hits
No.
anything.
No.
So you just
Nope.
see it splashing. Go ahead and make another maneuverability. If you roll good, and you have advantage, if you roll good, then... oh, yeah.
Gets healed
20.
up.
Dirty 20.
Okay. So,
Full
it's... You
burning
start
metal out
to
of his
get a
side.
decent... You start to get a decent speed away from it as it's moving in the distance. Eventually, it slows down and turns to go elsewhere to lick its... Well, it would lick its wounds, but it lacks a tongue.
It'll grow its tongue
Yes.
back, I'm sure.
Between the hex slowing it down and the damage it sustained, it's gonna look for food elsewhere. And
I'm gonna do my best to keep the hex up until until it runs out for the whole hour, so that it has no chance of sneaking up on us.
all right. So with that, as it goes elsewhere, and with the wind behind your sails, it disappears far off in the distance and eventually to the horizon, and you start to feel safe again. Oh, damn it, the song I wanted to load is no longer... Alright. Damn it, the song I wanted to play is no longer a thing. I have to find another song. But action seems to be...
Corvus.
Let's go.
Corvus.
It's very loud. Thank
There
you.
you go. So,
So,
Well,
first naval combat, we won. Sorta.
we lived.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Not a single one of us died.
Mm-hmm.
so
I kept you on your toes, Lavere. Just make
Surprising,
sure you
actually.
avoid any stressful activities for the next few hours. You should be good.
Avoid stress for the next few hours.
I'm going back up in the crow's nest.
I don't think you
I
understand.
can
mine.
avoid you. I mean, you go sweep.
okay.
I'm the one with the spyglass. I go in the crow's nest.
You can loan the spyglass to someone who didn't get damaged.
Mhm.
Captain? Captain's the only one who didn't get damaged.
So you so as time starts going, yeah, Captain, there are several holes in your ship. Oh my God, sorry, the music I had planned doesn't work anymore, so I'm trying to.
Well, this is mellow.
Yeah, it's actually called Mellow Sailing.
It makes for alright ending music. It makes for good ending music.
Who has mending?
Not me.
Do you not?
I do.
Oh.
I was gonna try and see if someone else could steer the ship so I could start mending stuff.
I'll steer it.
Great.
I'll man the helm.
Sounds great. Thanks.
All
As
right,
first mate, I'll man the helm.
all right. So
I'll help Lavere however Lavere needs help.
So you have two broken cannons and a couple holes in the hull to fix. What's the first thing you're gonna fix?
the hole.
All right. As you go down, you can see the retainers are peeking their head up through the stairs to bottom deck, and the stairs to the bilge, and they say, and Udon says, seems like things have quieted down.
Yeah. There's a mimic ship after us.
Oh,
And just
yikes!
get away.
I
Yeah.
didn't even
I'm
know
gonna
that
try
they came.
and patch these holes a bit.
All right. You need help gathering shrapnel
Yeah.
or something? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. As you step into one of the rooms where the hole is, you can see Lorcax laying face down on the floor.
I'm gonna wake him up.
All
Gonna
right.
go over, just kind of press my foot against him and just kind of like rock him a little bit. Like, get up.
Insert dwarven swearing.
It's way too early for this.
It's afternoon, adults. Look, I need your help.
Uh,
I haven't done nothing today.
That's
We
not
had a-
true. I drink this, and he holds up a bottle of rum. That's something.
Yeah, we had a fight and you were nowhere near.
Oh, fight and I missed it?
Yeah,
No.
mimic ship.
Okay. Alright.
That doesn't sound right, but I don't know enough about mimics to,
Corvus.
Corvus!
Corvus.
Corvus!
Corvus!
Yeah.
Mute. That doesn't sound right, but I don't know enough about mimics to dispute it.
It was large and had a mouth. Wait, I'm not there.
Oh, you're up. You're up top.
I'm up top. I'm helping Lovir.
Alright. Fine. And he sits up and rubs his eyes and starts looking around and starts picking up some shrapnel. Stepping into his closet, the shared closet between him and Corvus, you can see there is Dr. Tross sitting against the wall next to a hole with a very large chunk of shrapnel through his leg. And he says, yes, hello. I was hoping you'd come give me a hand with this. I was always told that it's not a good idea to pull it out, so...
I used to be an adventurer like you. I got some shrapnel in my leg.
Shush you! He sticks his head out of the hole and points up to you, Sushi. I can hear you! And I have big elven ears, I can hear a lot.
I have big I have big rat ears. I can hear a lot.
Okay.
Lavir's the one with no ears.
Alright. So,
Got brains.
so what exactly was that? I didn't really get quite a good look at it, and didn't look like cannonballs. Can you give me a hand? And he gestures to his leg with a big chunk of shrapnel through it.
Okay, my thing was weird. Am I there?
Yeah. You
Okay.
you stepped into the room and just saw him sitting against the wall with a huge chunk of shrapnel in his leg.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's the second worst splinter I've ever gotten. Maybe third. Definitely third.
I'll cast Healing Word 2nd level.
Alright.
10.
How much damage? How much you healing? 10?
10.
Alright. It closes up, or it stops the bleeding, causes it to scab over, but there's still a bunch of damage. It'll take quite a few days to heal. Maybe maybe more than a week if you let it heal naturally from here. Says,
I'll rummage around and bandage it too with some cloth.
all right, roll medicine.
Natural 20.
All right.
Okay.
Whew. Oh man, that feels nice. Thank you for that, Captain. Sorry I couldn't really help out. By the time I realized anything was wrong, I was already sort of incapacitated.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
You're a guest on our ship. We'll take care of us, and we'll take care of you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. And he tries to take a step and stumbles a bit, catching himself on the wall, and says, "All right. What do you need me? What's the course of action from here then?"
Gonna probably have to find a place to stop to make some repairs. I'm gonna do what I can, but probably wouldn't be a bad idea to get some more wood.
All right. That sounds like a good idea. I think there's which we're going to where in Shamira are we going? What was our destination?
Hold on, let me get the map. Lucretia.
All right. I think we could probably find some wood at Lucretia. The three towns on the very thin piece of land are they're the ones that do have a lot of wood as their exports, the forest and all that. So,
Good.
can you? He stumbles over to the map and says, "You could probably make it there in maybe a week or so. Maybe actually, 5 days. 5 days, maybe."
Alright.
All right. Okay. Okay. And he sits down again and rubs his leg and says, "Okay. Well, is there anything I can help with in the meantime?"
Anything about cannons?
Well, I have accidentally blown a few up in my time, and Maggie doesn't let me use them anymore.
Alright, then you stay away from those.
Will do.
I don't think I really need you for anything else. Just try and rest. Feel better.
Aye, aye, Captain. And he gives a salute. Alright.
Cool.
I'll go back to repairing stuff.
Alright. It takes about maybe half an hour to an hour to repair your cannons back into working order. Go ahead and roll Arcana to see how effective they are repaired. It'll basically.
Is anybody helping?
I don't have help with Arcana.
I mean, you could.
Luckily for you, all of the shrapnel is in your friends.
All right, I'll say Levere pointing out all the shrapnel covered in his blood will give you advantage on it.
I guess I didn't really need that because my first roll was higher, so it wasn't great.
So 13.
13.
All right. So what you do is you do get them back into working order. You can tell that mending, while a short-term solution, is not necessarily a good long-term solution, and that getting proper repair or getting proper reinforcement done whenever you get the chance would be good. But for now, this will work. You just know
Alright.
that after a certain point, there's going to be a point where mending won't work anymore. Like you can,
Alright.
or it won't be as reliable. Like if you keep mending it, if you keep breaking it and mending it, it may actually affect its accuracy or other how much punch it can do. That
There's
is
the chance of a misfire.
yeah. That's me, the DM, saying that mending is good for a short term, but it's still a good idea to get a proper repairs done whenever you
Okay.
get a chance.
Yeah.
You get support.
Right, so, it'll work, but we really need to actually get him repaired. Because I can only do so much.
Well, just so long as our mast is still working, we can get support.
Yeah.
All right.
It only took a small hit.
Alright, did the mast even take a hit? I thought it was just
No.
a roll.
The mast took a little hit.
No, the hit to the mast missed. Remember,
Yeah.
it went right over. 'Cause
Yeah,
No, I fired at the mast twice, and the first one did hit.
it
no, I
did.
thought it missed twice.
Yeah.
No,
it
it hit the.
what?
No,
No.
because I have it written down. It was a glancing blow on the mast.
Right, and it did minimal. But so yeah, there is a tear in the mast. There is a tear in the mast, but it's enough so that the mast, repairing the mast is easy enough. That's something that it's not gonna like have lasting damage because it's cloth, which is one of the easiest things to
Well,
fix.
Well, the mast itself is made of wood.
Well, yeah, but the sail. Yeah, I mean, the
Yeah,
sail
the sail
has
is
a hole in
included.
it. Yes, the sail has a hole in it, but that's easy enough to fix in 1, maybe 2 minutes. So you won't even need to roll for that. So the mast you can set the mast's health back to full. Yeah. So, anything else y'all plan on doing for the rest of the day other than just heading?
No.
All right.
Not really.
As you sail on, and the sun starts to set, as you sail on and the sun starts to set, you do keep an eye out for the carnivorous ship, but there's no sign of it. And eventually night falls. Soba makes decent dinner for all of y'all, and eventually it's time to sleep.
Cool. Oh, I actually know where you got this.
So, morning. What's y'all's morning plan? Go ahead and mark a long rest.
Yay, I'm back at full.
Hooray!
See if there's any more damage I can repair.
Go ahead and roll Arcana for the damage to like the hull and deck.
19.
Yeah, you managed to do decent repairs. Go ahead and mark the hull at 115 and the deck at full. Alright.
I'll spell Levere for the temporary helmsman while we're letting the captain do the things.
Alright. So, what's your plan for today?
Onward.
Hope for smooth sailing.
Yeah.
Are y'all going to do the plan that Levere had that y'all were doing last session, or just head
I
straight to
don't
town?
remember what that is.
I forgot to keep track of how much we fired. Shit.
I have no idea. I mean, most of them were your rolls, so we can kind of look back in the log at your rolls.
Yeah.
Look through the
We'll
full
figure
log
it
because
out.
I have refreshed my page during the fight.
We'll figure it out. It'll be fine.
Yeah, we can just listen back.
We can listen to the recording.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's got the full log.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
see.
Yeah, but we need to know which one of those were long, medium, and short. Oh yeah, but we can check for the modifier on the roll.
Yeah, let's see.
Can you add a custom modifier?
I never figured
okay,
out how
that's-
to do
Well,
that.
no, because there was no
long
modifier.
range.
Yeah. We can figure that out off stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we'll figure that out off stream.
All right.
Okay.
So
what was Levere's plan?
Levere's plan was to get to a different continent and check the thing there.
Oh,
But
then,
right
yeah.
now we need to go to another port so that
Oh.
we can stock up on supplies and such.
Yeah, but we're gonna continue.
And
We're
get a
already
map.
going to a port.
Yeah,
So we're
that's
gonna
that's
just
the
keep
plan.
going. Yeah.
That's the current plan. The next plan is go probably like north or south to
Okay.
another continent so that we can do a scan.
Oh, I thought you were doing the scans as you sailed.
Oh,
I guess we could.
I mean, you might as well. No reason not to.
Yeah, true. That's what, a wisdom check or something?
Wisdom or intelligence to see how well you can visualize.
It's the same for me.
All right.
I'll just roll intelligence. It's a 13.
You thought it was pointing at something, but it was just pointing at your wrist.
Another day then.
All right.
Okay, onward.
I give the compass back to Moo.
All right. This day is uneventful. It's calm seas. The day is sailing. It's rather boring, to say the least. At least when compared to yesterday. Lorcax plays chess, and Udon reads a book. And eventually night falls. It's time for dinner once more, and finally rest, and then sunrise.
Yeah.
And with sunrise is another int check, but that's better.
What is it?
That's an 8. That's an 18.
wow. So, it's about...
I don't even know what song this is. I mean, that's why it's so familiar.
So, So Varen is at the helm with no more repairs needing to be done, or no more repairs that can be done at the time. And as you're in the crow's nest, just chilling and checking the compass every now and then, usually it points to your wrist, but as you're sailing, you see that it quickly shifts from your wrist to the north. Oh wow, that was perfect in time with the music.
Are you gonna tell Captain?
Okay. After the port, we go north.
Sounds
Is it
like a
like-
plan.
Is it directly north or?
It's north by northeast.
So once we get to port, we're gonna want to go northeast because we're still going west.
What was the range on that?
I don't exactly remember.
I
There's
believe.
some amount of miles,
Yeah, I believe it was 30 miles.
something like that. It might be better for us to go now, but yeah.
Yeah, 30 miles for 4 hours.
Yeah.
It might be better for us to go
Okay,
now.
that's where I kept getting 4. It was 4 hours because some part of my mind just kept thinking 4 miles. Okay.
That would not be very useful. At that point, it's like,
That's the
where is the
miles.
nearest bar? And then you like shake it like a magic 8-ball, and then it points you in the direction. So I mean, we might want to go now.
Well, does Levere...
What's the?
What?
Yeah, I let the captain know that it's pointing to a direction. What's the top speed again?
5 miles an hour is your standard speed, but if you get a good wind behind you, it'll be 6 miles an hour. But it's currently pointing north by northeast, and the wind is blowing northwest. So your top speed would probably be around 5 nautical miles an hour.
Yeah, we'd have to kind of turn.
Okay.
We wouldn't turn into the wind, but we'd be turning with the wind at our side.
Yeah. Okay, so that means that if it's within 30 miles and a knot is like 1 point something mile per hour, we're going at 5. It'll only take us a few hours to see, like within 6 hours to get to the range of it.
Yeah. And you can keep holding on to it, right? And it will turn when we get there if it's under the water.
Yeah, but unfortunately it tops off at 4 hours. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to sail that direction and then wait.
We can always wait.
Yep, captain's decision.
Yeah. Varen, up to you.
I'm imagining Sushi was in the crow's nest with you and having that conversation.
I mean, we can
That's
both fit
scary.
because we're small.
Yeah.
Moo can't fit in the crow's nest.
Moo's horns can't even go through the hole.
How far are we
Can't
from
work.
the port town we're planning on going to?
You're still a couple days from the port town.
We're a couple days out from the port and within a few hours of the crystal. Now the big issue is if it's underwater.
Yeah, but we can mark it on our map, especially if we wait there until nighttime and we can figure out our exact location.
Yeah. How many times a day am I able to check the compass?
Once.
Oof.
Yeah, it resets at dawn.
Yeah.
Okay then. Oof. Head out that direction till keep an eye on the compass with Levere shouting where to go.
Yeah, I think we could just go and check.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
to see, but we definitely want to go and.
Well, I mean, if it's
full
something on
repairs
land,
before.
then we don't need to get repairs on the ship if it's on land.
It's true.
And then if
We
it's
could just
something
check first.
if it's something in the sea, then we want to note down where it is.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's
Yeah.
another ship, that's the worst possibility.
Yeah, the worst possibility is it's on a ship and Levere has to give them money for it.
Or we'd have to note down who they are and attack them later, because we're not gonna fight them now.
Oh no, not
No.
right now.
No.
Later though.
Yeah. Go there, avoid any sort of combat, and just kind of check it out.
So,
Yeah, okay.
as you sail away, or as you make a hard left or a hard starboard to go north by northeast, following the compass. Eventually, hours pass and the compass starts to cease pointing there, but you do see something in the distance. You do see something off in the distance. It's hard to tell with the naked eye.
Lavir.
I'll look at it with my spyglass.
It is an island. It is a rocky island. It's got a large fissure in it. Let me post the picture. Let's see. Yes.
I'm putting in notes the status of stuff.
Yeah,
All right.
that's useful. This is another turtle I call
shoot.
Dibs.
Whoops, wrong channel.
That's Shanties.
Yeah, I see that. Here you go. It is an island. It's got a large fissure in it. But it's the only landmass you can see out here, and it's still about 2 hours away.
Well, we could go there, wait for anchor for the night, which is nice, and then check the compass in the morning. What do you say, Captain?
Uh-oh. The captain...
Just passed out. The captain just passes out.
Sorry, the thing just stopped. What?
The island appeared. We could get, but the compass cut out. We could go to the island and weigh anchor, and then check the compass in the morning. At least that's my suggestion. What do you say, Captain?
I say it's a good time to stop for the night then.
All right.
We should probably go to the island though. We can use yeah, we have like a few hours left. We get to the island and then pause and then check. I think that'll be helpful for us.
Well, considering Lavir checked it in the morning, wouldn't it only be like about like so?
Yeah, it's yeah.
that's fair.
I don't have any other variants of this, and also
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
and also the sunset would actually be way to the side. This is just to look dramatic.
Yeah, this is just to look nice.
Yeah, this is an artist's rendition.
There's some liberties taken.
It's an artist rendition and not like the kind of artist rendition that happens in a Scooby-Doo film where they somehow get the astrology exactly correct.
Yeah, no. This is the artist rendition of the fresco Jesus. I mean, if I want, I could say the sun sets in the north, but I'm not going to because we've already had issues with my art detailing the wrong side of...
That also wouldn't make sense. Anyway.
What do you mean it wouldn't make... This
No.
is magic time.
No, it actually...
It can rise and set wherever.
We've had more episodes... We've had more
episodes...
We've
the
had...
definition of east is that's where the sun rises. So if there is an east and the sun rises in the north, that means that the sun was moved.
The
could work.
The definition of east depends on where the fucking compass points.
Yeah. I've already had too many... We had 10 episodes where it rises in the east and sets in the west, and also I actually mapped out the time zones for it, for whenever y'all got magics that allows you to travel across the world. So you decide you head over there and weigh anchor. The place is very rocky, very hard. It doesn't have...
Wait.
What?
If this is
Is it
another turtle, I call
familiar?
dibs.
Huh?
Is it familiarly hard?
Roll investigation. Roll investigation as you step on the land.
Well, I'm not going to be the one rolling it.
I mean, I can't really roll it either.
Who's got good int?
I think maybe me.
Roll to see if it's similar to Tortu.
If this is another land mass that is in the shape of a creature of some kind, I call dibs.
Well, if it is, unfortunately, we do not have an activation orb.
Fair, but we can find it later.
10.
It's got rocks.
What did you...
Like you could tell, it definitely has rocks. you
Does anyone have better than a +1?
pick...
No, I have a +1.
What about Varen or Mu?
I have a +0.
How about that Mu, though?
+0. If you're looking for int, you'd have to look at the person who's not here.
Right.
Damn it, sleepy dwarf wizard.
Yeah, no, he stayed on the ship to tend to Tross's leg. And not to get drunk.
Definitely not.
He's gonna
He does-
drink all of our rum.
He's gonna use the rum as, a good old-fashioned dwarven remedy for Dr. Trump. That's dwarvish medicine right there. You drink until you feel better.
I mean, y'all can still roll investigation. Even
I'll
without a
roll
modifier.
Yeah,
investigation.
I'll try. I'll try with my -1.
I have a +1.
I rolled 18.
I got 19.
I rolled 19.
I rolled a nat
Well-
1.
Well, Sushi, you're pretty sure that this is either an island or some sort of landmass.
I say that out loud like it's some sort of brilliant
Then say it.
revelation. Like, well, Levere, and it's just looking like Dr. Holmes. Levere, I surmise this is some sort of island or a landmass.
Cool, thanks. I rolled an 18.
Levere, Varen, though it's similar in that it's barren, it's not nearly as hard as Tortu was.
No, I accidentally rolled investigation again.
It's
It's rocky, but it's not
and it doesn't
whatever
seem
the hell the other thing is made of.
and it doesn't seem to be in a in the shape of any kind of animal that you know of. Varen, you can also tell that fissure seems fairly recent. Maybe a result of some sort of seismic activity that's been happening fairly recently in these waters within the last few months. Like the earthquake in Esfold.
This is not mine.
But that's what you gather, like stepping on the shores of this island, and like poking around.
Well, we can either walk around aimlessly trying to find this thing, or we can set up camp and wait for tomorrow.
I think we should wait.
All right. So,
All right then.
are you setting up camp on the island or sleeping in the ship?
I'm sleeping
So I'd
on the
probably,
ship.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
the ship has a bed. Well, it has a hammock.
All right.
My room has 3 very soft companions.
All
They're
right.
like stuffed animals. You just go squeak.
Lavir, roll perception real quick as you head back
Especially
to the ship.
Perception.
Shine on me.
I rolled an 8.
All right. Sushi and Varen, y'all want to roll perception?
Sure.
15.
Well, Varen probably sees it, or whatever.
What's perception again? There it is.
Perception is looking at things.
I have the perception as a skill.
Oh, nice.
So do I. That's why I have +1 instead of -1.
I have 14. I got a 14.
All right. So Varen's the one who sees this. At first you don't really think about it because at first you didn't notice it, but then it's one of those things where you think about it later and realize something's not quite right. As y'all are heading back to the ship, heading back to the dinghy to take you to the ship, you notice that the sapphire on Lavir's bracelet is blinking.
Lavir, look.
Huh?
Should
Why?
point. Should point at it.
Oh, he holds up the bracer. I can't remember. Is it
blinking.
on his left or right?
I'll have to check that. That was something you were supposed to keep track of. I believe it was on his left, because that's his non-dominant.
Oh yeah, true. Magic bracer.
Yeah.
Let me just go to edit and put that to his left wrist.
Yeah. So, y'all turn in for the night? Or wait for the rest? So,
Yeah.
Corvus and Moo, you see them returning from their scouting of the island.
Welcome back, team.
Thanks.
I'm gonna just out of curiosity, I'm gonna poke the blinking gem.
Oh, it's not blinking anymore. Once you get, it stopped blinking at some point during your ride back to the ship.
Okay. I will poke it tomorrow when it's blinking then.
All right.
I wonder if it starts blinking when it's within a certain range.
Possibly.
Guess we'll find out.
Yep.
All right. So, you turn in for the night. The sun sets. The streaks of light illuminate the night. And then the dawn comes. What do y'all do?
Well, time for an expedition.
Mind if I join? Mind if me and Moo join you guys this time?
I mean, of course
I
not.
would prefer it. I would prefer it.
Alright.
It'd be weird if we didn't want you to come.
Alrighty then.
That'd be really weird.
We should probably also bring the others as well.
I mean, you're asking.
Yeah.
Ross and Lorcax. There might be some neat ruins Tross would be interested in.
I mean,
of course.
possibly.
What did you say, ruins? Tross says as he gets up and then falls back down, clutching his leg.
Like, did you say ruins? Ow.
Yeah, I can come. I can come, and he struggles to stand on his bad leg.
Well, let's see if we can find you a stick for a crutch.
Well, there's no sticks on the island.
Oh.
It is pretty barren.
Moo, can you pick him up?
Do I have anything that I can give him as...
I can carry him if I must.
I can always come. I know. And he pulls out a small booklet and a pen. He says, "Here, just write down everything you see in extreme detail."
Okay.
And then once my leg's healed, I'll come back here.
You've got a lot of places to go, don't you?
I do. But I have plenty of time to visit all the places. I'm
Well,
only
maybe
70.
he's on the map.
I'm only in my 70s. I still have a long life ahead of me. There ain't nothing
He
I'm
still
not
has
going to do in
Best
this long
another
life
at
of
least
mine.
700.
Yeah, there's nothing I'm
He's
not
got
going
at
to
least
do in
another
this long
700,
life of
so-
mine.
Just so long as he doesn't, like, cripple himself at this age.
Oh, no, I've had much
just-
worse.
What?
This is magic time. There's magic.
This is magic times, says the magic
This-
creature to the other magic creature.
Come on, there's magic and stuff. It might be a bit expensive, but he can always get it fixed.
Oh, no, worst case scenario, I go to Maggie and, I
Worst case scenario, I get.
No.
She doesn't charge me anymore, but she does nag me every time I get healed by her.
Oh no, she absolutely does nag me. You should have heard her when I lost my arm. That was an earful. And trust me, I have a lot of ear to be full.
You're gonna keep making those ear jokes, aren't you?
Oh please.
If he isn't,
Maggie
the dwarf
found them
will.
endearing.
Sushi, you and I both know that if he doesn't, the dwarf will.
Yeah,
Fair enough,
in my experience,
fair enough.
that is true. Gargork found them hilarious.
There's some information we should be writing down, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I was about to write that down.
I do not know how to spell that.
I'll spell it. What is it that you want to write down?
Hold on, I'm writing down Tross's adventuring party.
You're just gonna add to it each time he mentions someone new?
Well, to be fair, I still theorize that it either is the same or somehow has met the weird vampire killers that we talked about before. And I want that to be proven somehow.
Did I spell it right?
That doesn't sound like a dwarf name. That sounds like a
Gargorok.
goblin name. Oh my god.
So you take both dinghies to Warcax stays behind to well, let's be honest, to drink, and he was in the middle of a chess game with Dr. Tross when this happened. He's not gonna let that go.
And it's better to leave somebody with the ship.
That
I
too.
guess.
Yeah. Soba says we'll have lunch. We'll have lunch ready when you get back.
Thank you, and then salute.
All right, and she bows,
Giant.
and I'll head off to the island. Once you get to the shallow waters around the island, your bracelet does begin to blink again.
Okay, but before using the compass, I am going to poke the gem.
It does nothing.
I'm going to try to concentrate really hard on the gem.
You concentrate on the gem. Focus on it. You even touch your wrist to your head so that the gem is right on your forehead between your eyes. And as it blinks and as you focus, nothing happens.
It just means it's near. I don't think I'm gonna get any directions out of this. It's just proximity.
Alright. So,
Well,
said-
once we get to land, I'll get the compass again.
alright. So, you set foot on the island and look around. It's oddly peaceful in the sunrise.
Yay. More
Nice.
rocks. I bet. So have we checked the compass yet, or?
Not yet. Like I said we'd get it once we get to land, and now we're on land.
Alright.
Do I roll again, or do I retain my visualization from yesterday?
Do you want to retain your visualization of yesterday?
I would,
Okay.
because it was a really good roll. It was an 18, so yeah.
Alright. I will allow it. I will allow you to use visualizations of the recent findings. So, you step on the land. You're on the southwestern portion, and it is pointing north.
Okay. I know Varen's the captain, but I'm the one who has the compass.
It's pointing north by northeast.
And I lead the charge.
Alright. As you follow, the ground below you starts to get pretty steep. You're getting pretty close to the fissure in the large hill, or the small mountain, whatever you wish to call it. But you're...
A very, very big molehill.
Yes. So, you make your way there and finally get to the fissure, and you see it's still pointing... It's starting to point to the... It's actually starting to point to the north... and at some point, as you approach the fissure, it's starting to point to the northwest.
I'm going to assume Moo had mentioned holding it at a different angle to get a different direction. Because he had done that when trying to find Levere.
Has Moo told Levere that?
Not that I know of. I don't recall doing that.
Alright.
Well, you can.
No, like I don't recall turning in a different direction. I just remember.
No, you did.
Compass.
That's how you found out that Levere was under...
Underground.
Yeah.
I didn't make mention of it then.
Okay. So, as you turn it to the side, as you turn it sideways, you can see that's pointing underground to the northwest once you're right at the fissure. But at like a sharp angle.
It's very down.
Ah, cool.
Can I
Let's
look
check it
into
out.
the fissure?
Roll perception.
Come on, good rolls. That's an okay roll. That's a 14.
You look down and it's hard to really see anything. There's a lot of crag, but looking down, it seems like the bottom seems to be strangely smooth at the very bottom.
Smooth. How's my bracer looking?
It's blinking.
Is it blinking faster or still just blinking at the same rate?
It seems to be blinking at the same rate that it has been the entire time you've been on this island.
Okay. Okay, well, we're gonna have to go down.
Already going. Come on. Deep down underground.
All right.
About how far down does it look to be?
The smooth part seems to be about 50, maybe 60 feet down.
Well, good news. Good news is good news. I have 50 feet of hempen rope.
Don't dig straight down. You'll
Alright.
regret that.
Is there anything nearby that I can use to secure it?
Roll investigation.
No.
Oh. As you're looking for something
That's
to,
a no.
as you're looking, that's a 0. That is a nat 1
Yeah.
minus 1
That's a
for
0.
context. As you're looking around for something to tie it on, you start to feel loose ground as the ground below starts to crumple. Roll a dexterity
Uh-oh.
save.
Uh-oh.
I am ready for this.
Thank fuck for that +7. That's a 6.
Oh, yeah. You managed to catch the ledge with both your hands, but in the process you drop your rope all the way down.
It's a good thing I have a backup, and he gets to his feet and pulls out a silk rope.
Alright. Anyone else want to look
Thank
for
goodness
something?
the adventuring gear has both hempen and silk rope.
Oh, yeah. Anyone else want to look for a thing to... What was that for?
Huh? Oh, I was making sure I don't be really, really stupid and just jump in the hole.
I mean, you could. You could try climbing down without
Oh
rope.
no, I convinced myself by getting above a 10.
Oh, okay. So as you're looking for something to find, eventually you do find what looks like a sturdy outcropping that you might be able to tie it onto.
Nice. And I do so.
All right. So you have this rope leading into this fissure.
Most of the way down.
Yes, most of the way down. It's about
Much like last time we dealt with a rope, there's a bit of a gap at the bottom.
yeah, about a 10-foot gap, considering how much you have to tie it by.
Only I didn't drop my other rope. Oh, okay. Levere climbs down.
All right. Roll athletics with advantage. I believe that's what rope does when climbing. It gives you advantage when climbing things. Is that right?
I don't know. It just says it has 2 hit points and can be burst with a DC 17 strength check.
All right.
I shall
So you
also
could-
climb down.
Mervik,
You can break rope with a DC 17 check.
Mervik,
You
what's
might be
the...
thinking of climbing gear.
Yes, I'm
but
thinking of
it's
climbing
however
gear.
You want to roll. It's however you want to rule it.
All right, I'll say that it lowers the DC needed to climb down. So go ahead and everyone who's climbing down, go ahead and roll athletics.
Please
It
good
lowers
roll.
it lowers it significantly.
Dirty 20.
All right, yeah, you managed to slide all the way down. You actually wrap the rope around
17.
you wrap your rope around your bracer to protect you from friction as you slide down and manage to land dramatically after the last 10 feet. Sushi, you climb down. You climb down the wall, but hold on to the rope with your tail, just to say that you didn't need it. Because I get the
Okay,
feeling that's
now-
what you do.
Now, before anyone else comes down,
Yeah.
I'm going to do a thing.
What's up?
Levere's going to go and get the rope that he dropped.
All right.
We might need that though.
Yeah, he's going to pick it up. I'm pretty sure Levere is not the only one who has rope.
I don't have rope.
Well, maybe Moo or Varen do.
I left my rope on the ship.
Why
Varen's
would
with
you
the
not
ship.
carry it on your person.
Guys,
All
weight
right.
limits. I've got about 30 feet of rope, but I'm staying up at the top to make sure nobody comes along and cuts what's there.
All
Again.
right. All right. So, who's climbing down next, Varen or Corvus?
I am.
All right. Roll athletics.
I got a 16.
Yeah, you managed to make it down pretty easily.
It's just slowly getting
15 on
less
mine.
and less.
Yeah, less dramatic. Varen next.
Varen rolled
Alright.
a
15.
15. You stumble a bit on the landing, but you manage to stay good.
Lavir does like a superhero landing. Sushi kind of manages to do it.
Without.
Corvus competently gets down, okay, and then the captain lands and just stumbles like something captain like Jack Sparrow would do if
Yeah.
he landed.
And now, and it'll all culminate with Bev's luck, probably.
Well, like I said, Moo's staying up at the top to make sure nobody cuts the rope like last time.
Oh, okay.
Then
Uh,
I'll kick out a couple rocks or something.
Roll perception, Murvik.
$12.
You don't really see anyone else. The only ship you can actually see is the Pseudo Solaire.
I mean, last time we did know that people were there ahead of time. Besides, it worked out last time.
Yeah.
Uh,
Last time
won.
it happened, we got a turtle.
all right. So as y'all are
You got a
investigating,
turtle. I call the next turtle.
so those of you in the fissure, go ahead and roll perception or investigation.
Perception. Always.
Perception. Yeah.
22.
7.
Also a
Lavir's-
22, but mine's a nat 20.
All right.
Lavir's too busy tying the hempen rope to the silk rope so that you don't have to jump up a bunch to get to climb back up.
All right, Varen and Sushi, as y'all are looking around, y'all notice a small cave, what looks like a cave, and more importantly, you see a circular fixture that sort of resembles a well. You can see that there's a you can see that the way the sunlight is shining in and reflecting off some of the stones, it's shining light into the well. Peering into it, you can see grass inside.
How far down?
It looks to be about 50 feet down.
Well, are you gonna interrupt Lavir tying up the rope to see like, hey, we need that?
I did say we were gonna need the rope. I'm trying to decide whether I want to just jump down the hole.
You're gonna fall 50 feet.
But hole?
You're going to break your legs.
Lavir. Hey, Lavir. We need the
What?
rope. We need it.
Okay, hold on. And he undoes the knotting that he was doing.
Alright. Is anyone gonna tell Moo?
Hold
Is
on.
anyone gonna tell Moo? I'm not.
I'm up at the rope, he's up at the top. I'll just yell, hey, Moravik!
Yes!
Looks like we're heading deeper.
Good to know.
Looking over at the well, does it even look like Moo could fit?
Yeah. The well is about 10 feet by 10 feet in diameter.
He could fit.
He could fit, but he could also climb up the well by putting his back against it.
Like in a
Yes.
Emperor's New Groove.
Yep. I used to love doing that as a kid in my
Yeah.
hallway.
Yeah,
I
I
just
would
sit
do that
at the
in
top of the
doorways. It
hallway.
was great.
I would just sit at the top of the hallway and startle people as they came in. It was fun.
Alright. So what are y'all
Oh,
doing?
movies. I don't know. He typing. He do be typing though.
You do? Where?
He were. He were be.
So, what are y'all gonna do from...
Anything at the well to tie the rope to?
There are rocks that could probably hold the rope.
Okay then. I will tie it to a rock.
I will help.
Alright.
Now it is tied very good.
Okay. So, as the as it's tied up,
As it's tied up.
as it's tied up and you plop it down, it's as usual. There's about 10 feet that doesn't. Actually, no, it's about 5. There's about 5 feet that doesn't make it to it, but it's still serviceable.
Good.
Alright.
Cool. We rappel.
Alright.
Athletics.
So, yes. Sushi, Corvus, and Levere. Go ahead and roll athletics.
Well, that's a 13. Not as good as the last time.
I got a 16. Let's hope a well is easier. Bird?
Alright. So, Corvus?
Corvus.
Corvus.
Gunmetal.
Corvus.
If you don't, I'll assume that you failed.
Corvus.
I'll roll for Corvus.
If you're gonna duck out mid-game,
Yeah,
you should let us
Oh.
know.
Roll athletics to climb down the well.
Sushi.
Huh?
9.
9?
What?
Oof. Go ahead and make an acrobatics as you slip about halfway down.
Please let the bird get nat 20 and
Figure out that she actually has really
Well,
good
this actually
stripper
works.
skills.
This works actually really great. Oh wow, that's good. So, Corvus, as you're climbing down, suddenly you all feel the ground start to shake a bit as the fissure starts to crack and crumple. A large stone falls right onto the well, causing debris to fall down and significantly making the entrance smaller, maybe only about 3 feet. Much too small for Varen to fit through, and definitely too small for Murovic to fit through. Corvus, you fall about 25 feet, and you're going to take Oh wow, that was minimum damage. So you're only going to take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you land on your feet in the thing. You can look up. You can see Varen peering through what hole there is. It is enough for y'all to get out if needed, but the rope has fallen, and it looks like neither Varen nor Murvik will be able to help. But standing in here with what light you have, you are standing in in what looks like a grove with a hill that climbs about 25 feet to a door. There's a field of pink flowers along the wall, and another door to the south. And the thing you notice about this place is that it is a cube. It is 50 feet by 50 feet by 50 feet. And that is where we will end this session.
I like it. I like it.
Right before the session ends, though, looking at the compass,
Yeah?
which way? Which way?
It is pointing to the northwest. Like, almost perfectly diagonal where you are.
Wow, looks like we're going that way.
Guys, how much damage did I take?
2 points
2.
of bludgeoning.
Okay.
It feels weird to not have wings anymore, doesn't it?
I mean, like, the
You see-
last campaign we had was us just being fly boys, you know?
Yeah.
The biggest issue is
There you
that
go.
our rope fell.
Yeah. And you look up
And now
Either
we're
this island needs some sort of teleportation magic, or
and
we
now
need to
we
figure
are
out how to
just
climb.
and
Yeah.
now we're just a cleric, a fighter, and a rogue.
Yeah.
That's not
Wait
a
a
classic party.
The small.
There-
Luckily, there is enough for y'all to get out. Should y'all have a rope let down, and there's also enough space for Lorcax to come in. Should the others
Be
get
available
him?
next session.
Yes.
Lorcax it's just Varen like stomping on Lorcax's head.
Yeah. But yeah, next session the players for Murovic and Varen will not be able to join us. So it'll be you three and hopefully Gabby can come play Lorcax.
That'll be a very classic regular party.
Yeah.
Just a
So
fighter, a rogue, a wizard, and a cleric.
you know what? That's the exact party makeup of Don't Split the Party.
Yep.
Please heed that warning, because this is a dungeon I made that I am very proud of.
Which means it's probably dangerous.
So, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone on YouTube who watches. Check out some of my other videos, like my Majora's Mask playthrough, my boyfriend's Twilight Princess playthrough, or Chalkfee's campaign that they run. And if you like it, definitely leave a comment and like the video. And if you want to see more, just hit that subscribe button. Thank you everyone, and have a wonderful night.
And don't forget to hit that bell.
Night.
We already said that. Okay, bye.